to be baking, gonna have a bit of a bake-off. So I'm gonna be team pink velvet.
And I'm gonna be team Victoria Sponge, but raspberry.
So tomorrow we're gonna be seeing our non-vegan family members. So the pressure is on as well. We've got to make these cakes to impress our family members tomorrow. Also, these cakes are gonna be really healthy. We've got some ideas from other bloggers or other recipe people online. What am I saying? Other chefs online. So my pink velvet cake recipe comes from Rianne's recipes, but instead of making it red velvet, I'm going to make it pink velvet, and I'll show you what the pink secret ingredient is. What are you doing?
And mine is from BBC Good Food.
Oh, so, nice and simple. Everything's going to be refined, sugar-free, no seed oils, nothing bad in it. It's going to be really healthy and gluten-free as well. So this recipe, any of you are out there looking for healthier cake recipes and vegan ones, this is going to be hopefully helpful for some of you as well. So should we get baking?
Yes,
we probably have about 2 hours to do this.
Okay.
Oh, I think I've got to melt the coconut
I need
oil.
to heat the oven to 180.
I've already done that.
Thank you, yay!
I'm 180 as well, Sienna.
Nice, okay.
So measure out the milk and leave it in the measuring container.
We don't have a parchment to line it. It doesn't need lining.
Just grease
it's
it
one of those nice ones where they don't need lining.
Grease it with coconut sugar.
Oils.
Right, the milk. So
it's gonna be a big cake. Look how big these are. Like, they're huge. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I don't know if I've ever really made I've made loads of cupcakes before. I've made donuts, baked ones. I've made banana bread, brownies, countless times. But I don't know if I've actually ever made a proper cake like this, where it's 2 layers, you have to stack them. Or maybe I have, I don't know. But I'm excited.
So I've got to prep my milk, and I've got soya milk. You can use any unsweetened dairy milk you want. So I'm using soy, but the recipe says almond. And then I've got to put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar into the milk. Now I think this is what helps make the cake rise, and apparently it's gonna curdle. I've got to leave it. So measure out the milk, leaving it in the measuring container, add the tablespoon of vinegar and stir. Leave to sit around for 10 minutes while you make the rest of the cake. So it sounds disgusting, but I'm sure it's gonna do something important. We'll leave that there.
Turns it to buttermilk. I've got to do that as well.
And now I've got to melt the coconut oil. See, the thing is, when you use coconut oil recipes, it's amazing because it's a really good healthy oil to use in cakes instead of margarine and rapeseed oil and things like that. However, it's solid. It's like a butter. It's at room temperature, or in cold temperatures, it's a solid. So you have to melt it to get it all runny, because you can't really make a cake when it's all lumpy, can you, Sienna?
No.
That's the only downside of coconut oil. That's the only bad thing I can think about it.
I've literally got to do exactly that. Put the dairy-free milk into the jug and add the vinegar and leave for a few minutes until it looks a little lumpy.
I've got to get a quarter of a cup of coconut oil.
You've got the jug, and I don't think we have 2.
You can pour mine into another container if you want.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I'll make the coconut oil melting station for us, shall I?
I don't actually have coconut oil, but I've got vegan butter stuff, so I don't
If you pour my milk, if you pour this into another container, that's fine, Sienna. Look, you can see it's curdling with this one. Curdling sounds disgusting.
Maybe I should pour it into this. Do you think this man?
Huh?
This?
I don't know if that'll work.
Okay, come on. Please. No, it's not gonna fit, is it? No, come on. Yes. I had plenty of room.
Okay, quarter of a cup. I feel like we're acting like we're on a TV show, like we're really rushing. But it's because we don't have long. It's going to be dinner time, we've got to pack, we've got to get ready. Darren's also got to go to the chiropractor, haven't you, Darren? So we want to get this done in a good time. We were going to actually film it for a YouTube video, but we just realised we almost weren't going to film at all because we didn't think we had time today. But we're going to film it just for Snap, by the way, guys. Well, I mentioned it on Snap yesterday, but you're getting it all on Snap today, if that makes sense. Right, oh wow, that's melting really good. So you can see Fizz fam, it's like a solid sort of fat, like a butter. It's almost like shea butter, something like that. And then it just melts into a nice liquid, and then you can mix it with all the other ingredients. And I love coconut oil. It tastes really nice. It doesn't taste that coconutty when it's mixed in with all the other ingredients, but it's so good for you. Wow, that's melted so quick, Sienna. Probably because it's a hot day. That's really good. Wow.
Okay, now, how much vinegar do I need to add? Okay. I feel like I'm a step behind Mum because I had to grease the tray because my recipe told me to do that first.
Well, it's not a race,
But yeah.
but it is a competition. Who's going to make the best cake? Added coconut oil, and the next step is some more apple cider vinegar. This is actually really good as well. This cake is so wholesome. I'm really happy with this recipe. I thought I was going to have to add extra healthier things in, but Rianne's recipe is amazing because I typed in vegan, gluten-free, red velvet cake with coconut oil, and then it just was amazing, everything in it. So it's adds a teaspoon of vinegar. What, has it always been a teaspoon? Oh my goodness. No, it was a tablespoon for the milk mixture. Now it's a teaspoon into here. So this is half of a tablespoon. So I need to do a teaspoon. You don't want to get that wrong, do you?
No, definitely not. You gonna come out? Oh no.
I poured it, it's because earlier on, Fizz fam, I salvaged it. Earlier on it was 1 tablespoon, but I was using half of a tablespoon measurement, so I poured it out twice and then I just forgot what I was doing. So now...
there we are, now it's coming out. Okay, so I need to add 1 1/4 of this like vegan cashew butter stuff. But the thing is, because I meant to whisk it up, so it's fine about it being hard, but because it's hard, it's kind of hard to know if like how much to put in. Like how much is 1 1/4, like how much is it meant to show up in like the cup thing, because it's like a hard lump. So
I'm now going to be adding in 8 tablespoons of maple syrup or any other sweetener. So I'm using organic agave, light amber. So you can get different colors, types of agave. So I've gone for the light one. So this is half of a tablespoon. So I need to add in 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We're gonna be here for a long
9,
time.
10. You've pinched mine. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, you've got the tablespoon one.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
Okay, next up I need to add, need to add the vanilla. So I have like this vanilla paste.
I'm doing vanilla as well.
I'm using vanilla paste though.
Yeah, I've got to add in a teaspoon of vanilla. Vanilla paste is really good in like frosting, isn't it?
Yeah, but
What?
it's strong.
Cool, yeah, it's very alcohol-y. I'm using a liquid one, but we try and get this vanilla one because it's like really natural. It's the best one I've found, just organic and that, because some of them could be artificial.
That's not too much, because the thing is, it said use a vanilla pod, but we don't really have vanilla pods, so we're just using this. It's kind of the same thing. But when it says 1 vanilla pod, or like half a vanilla pod, it's like, how much is that?
I've got to add in a pinch of salt. This salt is quite coarse, so I kind of ground it up with my fingers. I'll do a tiny little bit more. We do normally have some fine salt in the cupboard for baking. Like I normally have pink Himalayan salt, but we've used that up, so I'm just sort of pinching that in there. But I always used to think, why do people add salt into cooking? I mean, maybe it has some chemical reaction, but I always think in sweet things, a bit of salt's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And then one of
Right, now I need to add the sugar, my next ingredient. So I'm using this whole cane sugar because it's actually unrefined, but I would use coconut sugar because that's my favorite. But the thing is, that's quite like dark, so it's gonna kind of affect the color, and I want it to still have like a nice kind of light color. So this is kind of brownish, but like it's light, so it should be okay.
Like golden, I'd say.
Golden,
that's the right word for it. So I've got to add in 1 1/4 cup of ground almonds. So this is half of a cup. This packet has been opened up in a really annoying way. What are all those bits in there? There's all like bits in it. Maybe it's, oh, I think it's just the husk of the almond. That's what it looks like. I was a bit worried that, what it is we lived in Costa Rica and it's made me really paranoid about store-covered ingredients having like bugs living in it. That's why I'm acting weird like that. Anyone who's lived in a tropical country, or you do live in one, you'll know exactly what I mean. Right, so this is 1 and then of a quarter. Okay, right. Well, that wasn't that much over. I'll just go like that.
Next, I'm gonna add 1 cup of sugar. Well, I'm gonna do 1.5 because it says 200 grams, so I think that's about 1.5 cups. But the thing is, I'm not really sure because our scales thing is broken, so I'm just gonna have to kind of like work it out. But this part I cannot wait for is to whisk this all up because it's always so fun to whisk stuff up.
Especially when you have the smeg whisk as well.
Yeah.
So I'm transferring this mixture, the almond mixture and the coconut oil mixture, to a big mixing bowl because in the instructions that I just saw it said to mix this up and then stir it in with the flour, so it's now all in one big bowl. I love it when the recipe gets to the one bowl bit, then it's not so complicated anymore. I hate it, you know, the beginning bit is always like do this, do that.
Okay, what is that?
That smells almondy and vanilla-y and coconut all in one. And vinegary. Did I say vinegary just then? Or did I say vanilla-y?
I don't know.
Because it now smells vanilla.
I'm not really listening, I'm just trying to work out.
Okay.
What divide that? There's
Sift
literally
in
only
flour, baking powder.
it's practically only one step, and it just says add all the ingredients in a bowl. But I'm like, okay.
How is this
that's
enough
easy.
for a cake? Is this cake really tiny or something?
Oh no.
It looks like it's going to be tiny.
And I don't really want to put it in. Right, now I'm going to whisk it up.
So now I'm going to add the flour in. So I'm using this free from self-raising white flour. I've got to add in 150 grams, 1/4 of a cup of gluten-free flour blend.
Gonna. Oh,
That falls down.
oh. Okay. Okay. Right. I've got to be careful of all of this stuff. I don't want to like knock any thing over.
Just adding the flour in it right now. I don't know what's happened to the other cup measurement. We've only got half a cup, so I'm having to do like this bitty thing. And some baking powder.
I'm so excited. Okay, ready?
Oh, careful. Always start with
But I did
low
start
one.
lower. I only pressed.
It's because it's really like
pressed once. Oh my gosh.
Be careful.
I think maybe I should add the dry ingredients before I do this.
Are you? Does it say to add the dry ingredients in?
I don't know. It doesn't really say anything. It literally just says.
Because normally you blend the butter up.
No, it says add all the wet ingredients and then whisk it.
Oh right. Normally you cream the butter.
Yeah, I don't know what's
really
going on
interesting.
there.
Don't add all the dry into it yet though, just because you don't normally do that.
Oh,
We-
wait.
I feel like Pink Velvet is gonna be doing
No,
better now.
because I realised you're meant to add all of the ingredients apart from the milk.
Oh no.
But I've already added the milk.
Alright.
So we're just gonna add all the ingredients because I can't think of anything else to do.
And then I'm going to heap tablespoons of baking powder and then cocoa. I've got to add cocoa powder. Oh yeah, red velvet is like chocolate with red in it. I just realised.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
What?
I just realised.
What? No one told me that. Huh?
I'm not going to do that though because it might affect the colour. Like I really want it to come out vibrant pink. I'm not going to add that step in. So what I might do is add a tiny little bit more flour in, which will replace the dryness of the cocoa powder, which is it's only a tablespoon. So I'll go and do that because that will probably stop it from, it wasn't that much. Okay. Right.
2 1/4.
The secret pink ingredient is going to be this, which is pink potato powder. So I wanted to make a red velvet cake with a twist. Well, it's not technically red, a pink velvet cake. I just thought that sounded really cool. So in this recipe, she says to use cocoa powder and beetroot powder, but I'm gonna use this. And this powder, I had this before to make smoothie bowls. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it in there properly? So it says, the recipe says 3 teaspoons of beetroot powder. So I'm gonna add in 3 teaspoons of this. Look at that color. It's really pretty. It might actually come out quite purpley, but who cares? So this is actually half a teaspoon, so don't worry guys, I'm making it quite heaped on purpose, so maybe an extra little one there. Also, pataya is a dragon fruit, and it's really, really good. It's full of vitamin C, and it's like good for collagen production and things like that. And it's freeze dried. It looks really good. It's also said it's earned the nickname of the strawberry pear. How cool is that? I picked this up from Planet Organic. Wow, look. Let's mix this up. So it looks quite dry at the minute, and then I realised the last step is going to be this, adding that milk bit into it. So I'm just going to mix all of this up, guys. I'm just going to check, because I'm doing a bit of what Sienna's doing. A lot of this is like checking recipes. I've never made it before. So sift in all those ingredients. Right, oh, I was meant to sift in that potato powder. That doesn't matter too much. And then add the milk and vinegar mixture and mix well, adding a tiny splash more milk if it's looking too dry. Right, it's looking quite purple. It might actually be purple velvet.
Okay, I'm now gonna add the flour. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped that. I really hope this mixes well because I was meant to add the milk separately. But now I've kind of gone and ruined it because I already added the milk, so now I just don't know how this is gonna come out. Okay, 2.5 cups, I think. Yeah.
I think the lesson to learn from this, so I'm not like telling you off or anything, but just make sure you read the recipe well.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it can be disastrous if you kind of get it wrong. I'm sure it'll come out fine, but with baking cakes, what it might mean is the cake might be a little bit on the hard side, a little bit on the soft side, something like that. It will still taste good, but it just might mean the texture goes off. Look at that though.
Wow.
Wow, and look, it's all like bubbling up. Yeah, so that like apple cider and milk mixture has kind of done something to like activate the cake and make it rise. Because to be honest, I was quite concerned about how much there is here. In a way, I kind of wish that I doubled the rest. I mean, I might actually go and make this 2 times. I think the reason I'm saying that is because I'm not sure if there's going to be enough here, or do you think that will rise? I don't know, but I'm really impressed with the colour. That looks really good. It's actually gone, as soon as I added in, look, Sienna.
Really
But sometimes when things bake, then the colour can change. So it looks like this in the wet, like pre-cooked. But when it bakes, it might go like more golden. That I don't know. So
okay, I've now added the bicarbonate soda, and then I think I'm just gonna stir it up and then whisk it. I think that if I stir it, then it will like kind of, I don't know, stop it from spraying everywhere maybe. Okay, got a big spoon here. I'm so nervous. I feel like I never do it where it's like I mix it all up at once. It just makes absolutely no sense. But yeah. Okay, come on. It looks very wet. Okay, right. I've got to whisk it now.
getting some coconut oil again to grease my. I'm just gonna trust the recipe that there's gonna be enough, because I think you look at it and you don't think it's enough, but it does rise. So, and sometimes when you double cake recipes, then it like changes it and it doesn't come out right. So I'm just gonna divide it evenly into these 2 tins, and then yeah, bake it in the oven for 15 minutes. And then guys, there's going to be a beautiful frosting that I'm going to be making. Ice and sugar and margarine free buttercream. So I'm looking forward to showing you what I'm going to make for this. Wow, I'm really impressed with the colour. And just knowing that all of the ingredients in here are good for you and like nourishing for the body, it really excites me so much. Oh wow.
Okay, so I've now whisked it all up, and I don't think adding the milk in before I was meant to is really gonna mess it up. Like, I think it'll be fine. I mean,
one is gonna go in. They both fit on the top shelf perfectly, so hopefully they cook really evenly. So that's gonna be in there for 15 minutes. I just set a timer though. I'm gonna set one for 14 minutes. Right, yeah, I'll do 14 just in case. Yeah, I always do that. Is anyone else like that? When it says 15, you do a little bit less, you can go and check on it. I'm now going to tidy up a little bit because then I'm going to be making my frosting. And Sienna, you're still using the
Yeah, do you want to try
blender.
some? I don't know how it tastes. I know you're my competitor, but...
Love.
I'm now going to put my cake in the little cake tins. Or they're actually quite big. And I think it is pretty good. It's like a good consistency. And I'm really happy with the colour. Like, it looks like the perfect colour. Well, I am obviously going to put frosting on it as well, but
No,
I want it to have
really
like a good colour.
And it's gone all like frothy and like, what do you call it? It's like expanded. It's all aerated.
I think it's because of like the bicarbonate soda and the apple vinegar.
Yeah.
Apple cider vinegar. Okay, right.
Well done. It looks
Gotta be
good.
careful.
Sienna.
And I've got to make sure I do it like evenly. Oh my gosh. I can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just like blindly. Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, you've got it.
Okay.
You've got it, Sienna.
Yeah, I got this. Just gonna spread that out. I'm obviously gonna put more in there, but I want to make sure.
I need to help you a little bit.
Thank you.
I just got to wash up now, and then I've got to wait for my cakes to cool down, like once they come out, so I can help.
Thank
Be
you.
chef's helper. Right. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm
Keep
a bit
going.
confused because it looks like there's barely any.
No, I felt like that about mine. I think you've got to trust it. I mean, maybe we could have made a little tiny bit more. It just depends on how deep you want your cake.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if it's not that deep, to be honest. Like, I'm just still happy that it's a double decker.
Yeah. There's something nice about a double decker cake.
Yeah, I'm really excited
You need to
try it.
help.
Have I made one of these cakes before where they're like layered? I don't know, have I? Really?
Fizz, can you help us? What cakes have we made on our bake-offs before? I can't remember what you've made. All I can remember is what Mia makes because hers always like the really
Hers
like
are
eye.
amazing, yeah.
And she's made like a
I
log, a
remember
wooden
that
log.
log cake was so cute. I don't know what I made. That's literally, I remember.
Do you make tray bakes?
I made snowman
Cupcakes, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
most of the
so
time I
cute.
make cupcakes and I remember the bake-off we did in Costa Rica when we first started this like tradition. I remember I did a brownie,
Yeah.
but I can't really remember any other things, so I don't know if I have made a cake like this.
We've done 3 Christmas bake-offs, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we have, haven't we?
I don't know. Oh, sorry.
It's alright. I can't remember.
Okay, they don't look. I mean, okay.
Sorry.
I was about to say
You
they
need to
don't look
spread it out.
too thin, but I'm not so sure about that. They do look pretty thin.
They are going to rise though.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Oh yeah, of course they're gonna rise. And also the picture. I must admit, the picture they didn't look that big either.
I
So
promise
think
I'm not
they're
just
probably meant
helping
to
you
be
do
like
this so I can go off with the bowl and
Or like
Scrape
get
the ball
brownie
out.
points.
no, scrape the bowl out. No, you've done a really good job,
Thank
Sienna.
you.
Even though it went a little bit like, wrong.
Wrong, yeah.
Nearly went done. Right, I'm going to start
Okay.
clearing the kitchen.
Right.
I'm going to scrape.
Yeah, now I just.
You scrape that out, go on. You enjoy it.
That is actually nice. It has like a particular taste I can't describe. Kind of like soya milk and flour with slight sweetness, which is, I guess, what the cake actually is. But no, it is good, but I'm just not so sure about how it's gonna come out.
Right, it's done. I need a skewer. You know what I mean. I need a knife. I need to do that test. Right. I'm really excited to see what colour they are. Ooh. They do not look done at all though, if I'm honest with you, do they? They're quite wet. They need longer. I'm gonna give that. I'm probably gonna give them like another 4 minutes. They do not seem ready at all. Mine are really wet and soft and spongy.
I mean, I did think 15 minutes is quite short, to be honest.
Yeah,
I haven't even checked how long mine need to go in for. And I need to put them in.
So I'm going to do another, I'll do 4 minutes start. Right, okay. They felt really wet. It felt like it was halfway through.
30 to 35 minutes.
Ah, right.
That's a while.
Yeah, that is really interesting, the difference.
And they kind of, I feel like they're really similar. Like all the ingredients are practically
The same.
That's really weird.
Right, another 4 minutes. Let's see how they've come out because they were like really wet before.
Oh my gosh, they look so cool. Way
No,
too
they need
wet.
longer. I feel like it needs as long as your cake does. It's
Yeah.
so weird to say 15 minutes, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. Like maybe I made it wrong.
No, maybe it says 15 minutes and then poke a stick in and then another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, they do that.
Yeah, well, it's better to keep checking as you go on. Right, I'm going to go and add on another 4 minutes.
Okay.
Right, take 3. I just checked on my cakes, Koa. Koa's like, you're not serving my dinner up. No.
Oh my gosh, they're still like
Is
batter.
the oven like working? What is going on? I'm so confused. Another take, I don't know, whatever number take it is. Let's see how these little beauties are doing. Right.
Ooh. Come on.
Still not coming out clean.
A
I don't
little bit
get it.
more.
I don't
no.
get it. Have I done something wrong?
Oh no. Yeah, maybe there's too much liquid in there by accident. That would just make sense. Yeah, way too wet.
They feel so wet and dense.
They're not quite
colour's
batter
nice,
anymore,
though.
but yeah.
The colour looks good. I thought they were going to really darken and like maybe not be pink anymore, but
No, but they
I'm going to
definitely
give
are.
it. I feel like they need another 4 minutes. Don't you?
Yeah,
Shanna?
definitely. Yeah.
We're just eating our dinner here in the meantime, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right, guys, we worked something out. I knew something was up. Rianne's recipe is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Basically, when I tried to set the timer on the oven, which I did before I put it on my phone, I basically turned the oven off. So the cakes were baking on the leftover heat of 180. It wasn't turned on. When I got the baking trays out, I thought it was weird that like I could touch the cake and it wasn't that hot. I thought it was weird that the side of the baking tray wasn't. I suddenly realised when I've been opening up the oven, there's no hot air hitting my face. So we worked out a minute ago, didn't we, Sienna?
Yeah.
So I thought I was going to reset the oven and turn it on. So I've just done that and now it's like cooking. I think I've messed them up because they've just been like slow baking on a really low heat. I am so disappointed with myself. So I've just done that and now it's like cooking. I think I've messed them up because they've just been like slow baking on a really low heat. I am so disappointed with myself that that's happened. Now it feels like something's happening.
They look pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to take them out now. I hope I haven't dried them out as a result or made them, like they haven't really risen as a result and I feel so disappointed about that. But Sienna, at least you didn't put yours in there.
Yeah.
At least we worked it out.
Yeah, I'm so glad I actually waited because I was going to put mine in.
I'm going to put that one in for a little bit longer, a couple of minutes, but I can't believe I did it. It was still saying 180 though. Something weird has happened in the oven. Like, I don't know what happened.
No, but it will just say 180, but then you have to.
I did that. I was playing with his toys, so I'm going to give that a couple of minutes, and then yeah, I'm disappointed though. So I probably messed the cake up. But at least, at least yours aren't going to be messed. I feel like you're going to win the bake-off here, aren't you?
Maybe. So I'm now going to put my cakes in. They look a bit. I don't know what's really happened to them. And also, I don't know where the oven mitts are. I'll just use these Christmas ones.
No, they're behind you.
Oh.
Right, so the oven is on, okay?
On properly, yeah.
It's definitely on, you can feel the heat.
Okay.
Silly mum.
Right.
At least
So
we
they
found
need to
out
be
before you
in
had to go.
for half an hour.
Okay.
And they're not going to fit in together because they
No, do it on separate shelves, it's fine. That'd be good. Right.
I
Nice.
hope one doesn't
Okay.
live longer than
So
the other.
30 seconds later, hopefully yours have risen nicely.
Yeah,
And you've got some beautiful Victoria sponge slices.
Yeah.
And then mine are cooling down on the side there, Fizz band, looking very flat. Very flat, aren't they?
They do look nice
Pancakes.
and pink though.
like they're pink pancakes.
And they smell good.
Well, that's important, and I'm sure they're going to taste nice. I'm going to cover them with frosting, but they are still pink. That was
Yeah,
my
if you
favourite
add like a
golden.
thick layer of frosting in between and lots around, then it will make up.
I got it well.
And anyway, to be honest, I want yours to come out good, but I still want to win, so.
Yeah.
So I just took my cakes out. Look how good they look. They've actually risen. I'm so happy, and they're like perfect. I don't know why there's a little gap. I haven't like loosened the tray or anything, so maybe it came undone while it was cooking. No, careful because it's hot. But then look at Mum's. I am honestly shocked. I think I might. I mean, I thought I had no chance against you, but I think we have an obvious winner. I mean, I know hers is pink and
Yours
so.
my butt cheeks a year ago, and these could be mine in 2 years.
Careful,
Can I
Koa.
see yours?
No, it's really hot. But honestly, I'm really happy with how it came out.
I see the hole in the middle.
There's not a
Yeah.
hole, there's just
I
a
think
gap
in
at the
mine where I
side.
meant rice more, but
Yeah, I feel bad for you because like the oven wasn't actually on
apart.
properly.
Can I see the
But
gap in the
there's not a gap in the middle, a gap at the sides.
there's no
outside?
gap.
Koa.
That's it, Drayton. I'm really
Thank
happy
you.
because to be honest, the Victoria sponge is the thing that's going to be. I feel like basically, guys, I've lost, haven't I?
Oh, I mean, we don't know how they could taste disgusting, but they
Let's
probably
see
don't.
how they come out though with all that
Yeah.
frosting on.
Yeah.
We're going to wait for these to cool down now, and then we can do all the frosting.
Yeah, I'm so excited, and the whole kitchen smells amazing.
Oh my gosh. Mom.
What happened to it? Like rising?
I swear it looks flatter than when I put it in. I don't know how that. I mean, what's even the point in this? What is the point? I give up. I feel like Sinners won the Bake Off
Don't
already.
give up. Don't.
You thought it was going wrong, and then look how the tables have turned.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because every time I look at mine, I'm like, they are actually pretty tiny. Then I glance over at hers, I'm like,
I mean-
no, they're really big.
I mean, I
aren't they?
baked this cake, got baked in the oven, which was cooling down.
Well, at least it's still
Like,
a cake.
I'm going to call this cake the Flat Earth cake. Like, seriously, what is no, I'm not just saying this, but what is the point in it? Like, wasting all the
Fine.
frosting ingredients. Like, I don't understand.
No, but when that doesn't that actually look better? And then have frosting in between. It just looks like one layer cake.
This is going to give a really bad representation of, like, gluten-free vegan. It's a pancake, seriously. Can I
It's
just
a
go off and
giant
stress eat
pancake.
this on my own?
No.
And we don't take it. Look at your cake, it's perfect to take.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, so for the frosting, I'm going to be using a Nush, which is a almond-based cream cheese. Because on red velvet cakes, I know it's pink velvet, but on red velvet cakes, you usually have like a cream cheese frosting. So I'm going to be using this, and the reason I like this is just made out of almond milk, almonds, and it's even a little bit cultured, which is really, really nice. And this is the plain flavour one. This is by Nush. I love it. And of course, I'm going to add in some of this. And then I'm going to add in some vanilla extract. And then I'm going to sweeten it with some agave.
You're not adding the cane sugar thing.
Nah,
Oh.
I mean,
Because I've got to blend that all up. I was hoping you'd do it. Anyways, I'm going to be using this cashew butter and also this cane sugar. But to make it like icing sugar, I have to blend it up, and I can't really be bothered.
excuse me,
I've
please.
got to, if not, it's going to come out terrible like plums.
Make sure it's really dry.
She didn't even hear that. Okay, all right.
I don't think I can get like bruised by anything right now because of this. Like my ego, because honestly, no doubt. Seriously, is there any actual like tell me the truth, down? Is there any point in me continuing with this?
Well, yeah, obviously.
They're absolutely awful.
You just got to pretend it's meant to be like that, and then it'll be fine. Because you're presenting it to guests, yeah, to like for them to eat the cake,
Yeah.
and you just say, "Yeah, this is called a skinny cake."
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No, we'll call it a flat cake.
My mum will love it. Yeah, flat earth cake.
Yeah, say that and see what their reaction is.
No, I can't say that. Oh, that looks good. The pink makes me happy. Then add in some sugar from the agave.
Oh, I realised
Are you right?
use a cup measurement and I'm deciding. I didn't use a cup measurement. I'm just kind of eyeing it, but yeah. I can't be bothered to tip it out and put it in a cup measurement. It's just too much hassle. I've got the cake good. It doesn't really matter what the icing comes out like. It's gonna be alright anyways. As long as it's sweet and it's like okay texture, I'm fine. Right. But it does need to be blended up. Well, I'm actually really excited. Kinda scared. Ooh. Ooh. It looks like a windstorm in a desert. It's not really getting the bottom though. It's just getting the top.
Look, the colour looks good, doesn't it? You're right. Why are you laughing?
It's all over your lips.
What that?
Something, I don't know.
I taste tested it.
Whoa! Dad. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so cool.
Don't breathe that in. Because it's literally like...
I mean, that is literally drugs. Seriously.
Right, can we just
It's
say...
like sugar dust.
Can we just say though, did you show them what you're doing?
Yeah.
It's dehydrated cane sugar juice. It's actually unrefined sugar. Because we are like trying to be a refined sugar-free
Weird.
family.
Why is it all like? Well, at least it turned to powder. I want to mix it because the blender wasn't getting the bottom bit, but the top. Bruh, it smells. It doesn't even smell like sugar. It smells weird.
Right, are you right over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know if this is sweet enough. Darren, can you try that and just say if it's sweet enough? Because you're a good, like my taste buds are a bit messed up.
Tastes like protein powder.
Is it sweet enough?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, brilliant. Thank you. I know you're going to be like... Darren will be really honest about it because he's thinking about how it tastes to my mum and my sister and that auntie.
I mean, it still tastes healthy. It doesn't taste like fake sweet, but
That's probably good, isn't it?
yeah. I was just trying to see if I detected cheese at all, and I didn't.
No, because luckily it's not actually cheese, it's just almonds.
Yeah.
The colour makes me feel happy. Maybe the colour will redeem this. Oh, it's such a shame it's not fluffy and big, isn't it? I've got another one here for the topping, for the top. So one pot, you know, per layer, if that makes sense. That looks really good actually. I love the colour. Like, I know I keep saying it, but the colour is amazing. Sienna.
Oh wow,
Isn't that
that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little knife to try and like mix it up a bit because there's still like loads of the stuff at the bottom and it's gonna take so long. I mean, it looks more like a powder, definitely. I mean, it was so much of a powder that it literally turned to smoke, so I think it's safe to say it's gonna be a good powder, but it's gonna be a long process, but it's gonna be worth it. Okay, to stand next to look there.
pink. On Wednesday, I'm making a pink cake. Sienna. You know, on Wednesdays we wear pink, of course. On Wednesday
we eat pink.
on Wednesdays we make pink cakes. I was just trying to think of the pink puns. Like, this is the Paris Hilton cake. Did like this, but hers would obviously come out really good. It'd be way better. If I was Paris Hilton's like baker, I'd definitely be sad. She'd like the pink colour though. She'd like that. You can see what my vision was for this cake, can't you? There we go. Yay!
Okay, I think I'm almost done. It's taken like the whole time. Mum's already finished her cake. I'm still going, but I realised when it's blended up, it actually goes a lot lighter. I'm going to turn it down a bit, but yeah, it goes a lot lighter, so hopefully the whole thing actually works. Okay. I mean, of course, more of that smoke. Okay. I'm going to do one last just scrape of these corners to like make sure all the... Yeah, it does look like it's all powder. I might just give it one more little blast just to make sure that none of it's still like the whole stuff. But then I'm gonna use it. Oh, it looks so good. It's like a proper powder. It feels like flour. Okay.
I just had to add these on just to make it a little bit more appealing. There we go. So what do you think?
It looks great. Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually so pretty. Oh my god. It looks like a birthday cake, but miniature.
It honestly looks like 2 pancakes.
Why did you ice the sides and no one would even know?
That's because we're transporting it.
Yeah. I've had enough blending now. I'm just gonna start with the actual baking process. And I hope I've actually got enough here because I feel like there's not actually that much. But I really can't.
Actually, will fit in there.
Ooh. Okay, right. How much icing sugar? 200 grams, which was about 1.5 cups. No, it's like
150 grams was 1 1/4.
yeah. So let's just say it's 1.5. Cool. Right. I need a cup measurement though. Perfect. 1 cup. Sitting there waiting for me. Okay, this is going good. So wait, I need to read the instructions. See if I had the flour in first and you meant to, yeah, I need to beat that as, or whatever they say. Yeah. Oh, it just says whisk or beat together the dairy-free spread and the icing sugar. Oh, so you do just mix those together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And then you're
Whoa.
doing really good.
Thank you. Go away. I don't quite know how to do it. I'm just gonna have to. Oh, this is gonna be slow. You know what? The obvious way to do it, rather than slowly tablespoon it in, you pour it in. Yeah, there's not enough here. There's barely even a cup. There's not 1.5. Never mind. There will just be a little bit more jam and a little bit less like icing. Hello. Come on out. Okay, I'm gonna pop that there. Oh no, there is loads in the lid and everything. I'm sure I can make it work. I want to bang it to make it come to the bottom. Okay. Oh yeah, there is loads in here, but it's just not coming out.
You need to help it out.
No, I think I'm good.
Well done, you're doing
Oh,
good.
there's like whole stuff at the. Oh, okay. I don't want to scrape too much.
There won't add too
Just
much
like-
of this and little hard lump bits.
Yeah.
I mean, like realistically now, Sienna, Like, no matter what happens to the cake, you know,
Yeah.
yours is the winner.
And also because I'm a kid, I feel like I already have that, like they'll like it, like just because I made it, if that makes sense.
Sorry about that, guys.
Okay. Right. Sorry about the wait, guys. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that's just about 1 cup. Brilliant. Well, oh my gosh, I never knew the bottom of the blender was magnetic. It's sticking to like a magnet panel. Oh my gosh,
that happened to me the other day.
that's really cool.
I know.
Okay, I never knew that. Right, now I need to make sure I put the right amount of butter in, but then there's a different amount of... You know what? I don't really know what I'm doing.
I'm sure you're doing fine.
100 grams dairy-free spread. So basically 1 cup of that and then half a cup of that because it's just half the
This is
amount.
100 grams, so you can kind of work it out with this because you can. This
No,
is,
but it
this
says-
is 200 grams.
Yeah, no, basically, but
So you
it
need to cut
said...
it in half.
No, but I don't want to add that amount because I added less sugar. So basically it's just half the amount of butter for the sugar. So it's 100 grams sugar and then 200 grams sugar and 100 grams of butter. So I'm just going to do 1 cup of sugar and half a cup of butter. Does it make sense? I think it makes sense, kind of. Ooh, the butter's kind of yellowish. Ooh, and it's melted. Ooh, it's melted a bit because it wasn't in the fridge. But I think that's kind of good, maybe? I don't know. Okay.
But it'll help it whisk better.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is actually really, really easy to work out because I just
When I
do
usually make
half the amount.
frosting, I do keep it in the fridge. I'm going to put all of this in the fridge. I did kind of tell you that tip earlier, but don't worry.
Sorry. Yeah, some liquefied.
I'm going to just help tidy up a little bit.
Thanks. Yeah, it kind of looks like custard, but I don't think it tastes like it. Right. Oh no. Please, I've gone this far. I've made it this far. The cake's actually become a cake and doesn't look like a pancake. And now I can't ruin it with this. Okay, come on, I got this. Are you ready? I'm now gonna whisk it. Ooh, it looks good. No, it does actually have the consistency. I know it looks like flakes at the moment, but this is exactly what happens with icing. The only problem is it's brown, but never mind. It looks like Biscoff spread.
Yeah, it is quite caramelly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think you can probably turn up a bit higher, actually. Yeah,
Actually fine.
it looks good though, Susan. You've made plenty
Yeah,
of
no, it
icing.
doesn't actually look too like runny, but I should have left it in the fridge.
Well done.
Thank you. I feel like it's getting lighter, or is that just me?
No, it is.
Yeah.
No, 100% is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. Maybe it's like the air.
Yeah. Well done.
Okay. I don't know how long I should do this for. I think maybe that's enough. What do you think?
Keep going until it's all nice and smooth. Like you've got to go around the edges a little
Yeah.
bit. And then, yeah, when it goes in the fridge, it will harden a bit. And I think when we transport it, we should put it with some freezer bags as well.
Yeah.
Like in a freezer bag with some cool blocks. Then it'll stop it from melting. Wow, that looks good.
That looks so good.
Well done. Is that for the filling?
Yeah. But first, before I put it in, I need to put the jam. So I'm really excited for this. It's a bit I've been waiting for. Look at this quintessentially English jam.
Thursday cottage.
It's Thursday cottage.
Wow,
We're going to be
sounds so
eating it
fun.
on a Thursday.
Wow, that's
Why
great.
is everything to do with days of the weeks? Days of the week. Okay, right, I need to get a knife to like this. And also, I
Do you want
cannot...
2 knives? Because you got one for the jam.
Oh,
one for
yeah.
the-
Oh yeah, thanks. I cannot wait. Right, I think this should be the bottom one because this one's smoother. My hands are a little greasy. That's my excuse. Okay, I need a tea
I
towel.
need to help. No, I need to let you have the satisfaction of doing it because remember what happened with the jackfruit? I felt so good afterwards.
Okay, yes, please.
There we go.
Wow, that
You
looks
loosened
so
it up.
good. Smell it. It smells like raspberry. It smells so good. I haven't had jam in ages. Okay. This feels really
Why are you going to
weird.
put it on the flat one?
Yeah, this is the flat one.
Oh, right.
If this feels really weird. It feels like I'm spreading a giant piece of toast, like a giant piece of round toast.
Yeah.
Like, what on earth am I doing right now? I want it to be nice. They can have a lot. Smell like chia seeds. Maybe that's because we've had raspberry and chia jam like before. This is the moment. Does that look like a good bit of toast to you there, dear?
Yeah, I mean, pancake, toast.
Yeah? Literally.
No, that's
Okay.
so good.
I don't know if that's enough. What do you think? More?
I think that's enough. That
Okay.
looks good.
What I do when I make toast?
What have I told you about licking the knife?
Oh. You didn't tell me anything. You do it all the time. I'm so confused. Like, she literally does it all the time. She's the one who taught me it. Okay. Now it's time for... Sorry about that, Mum. Now it's time to add the frosting. Wait, I haven't even tried it yet. So I'm going to do what I always used to do. Lick the whisk. Oh, it honestly feels like I'm making a toast. A bit of toast. Okay. Right, that's not coming out. Oh, okay. There we go. I'll just try that.
Can I try a bit?
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see it.
Taste good.
Yeah.
Oh, why are you laughing?
I've never really tried the cane sugar properly. It kind of tastes a bit like, I don't know how to describe it, like molasses. It tastes really natural. It tastes nice. No, it tastes nice, but it's got like a distinct flavour.
Yeah, like
hasn't
it tastes what it takes like a couple of seconds for it to actually taste sweet, and then. Oh.
No, but it's good though.
But this is really fluffy. It feels so light and fluffy. It feels
No, but
amazing.
when you eat all the whole thing combined,
Yeah.
it tastes. It doesn't taste unpleasant. It's just got like a. All I can think of, it sort of tastes a bit molasses, like molasses.
Thanks. Everyone hates molasses and licorice. I like it.
Well,
I
think this cake.
Yeah,
is
but
amazing.
I know like the majority of people, including Dad, who's not actually that fussy, hates molasses and licorice. So, yay!
No, to be honest,
At least my cake looks
I
good.
would rather eat this cake, which is a Victoria sponge, and it's made out of all these healthy ingredients, than one that isn't. Because every time I used to have Victoria sponge before, the icing, sugar, and the margarine used to make me feel sick afterwards, and I'd have headaches and things.
Yeah.
Like that is a known fact. Loads of people say like after birthday cake they get headaches and things because the
Yeah.
icing, sugar, and the
I
margarine.
mean, it doesn't actually taste that bad. I wouldn't really say it tastes like molasses. Mum's just trying to...
No, I
come
just
up with
it's
a
just
good
a different.
flavour
It doesn't taste
description.
like normal sugar,
Yeah.
but it is because it's not normal
Okay.
sugar. And I love
Is that
it.
enough? Or should I just use it all?
Might as well just use it all.
Yeah, make it nice and...
Thick, and then you can frost it outside.
Oh! Frost outside? I haven't got enough.
Yeah, but you've got to make you're going to make another lot like how I did.
No, I never...
What's the matter?
I never was going to make another lot. Right, here's the moment of truth. Oh, this feels pretty sturdy. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. And now, I didn't make toast, I made a sandwich. Guys, I made a jam and something else sandwich. Jam and butter sandwich.
Well, because you put this is all going to be quite runny because you didn't put it in the fridge.
Oh, that's fine.
Because it's separated a bit.
Wait, are you meant to put jam? No, you're not meant to put jam
No.
on top of it.
But in future, when you make the frosting, it's nice to work with a cold butter, I find.
Okay, now I was so confused why there's so much extra, but yeah, of course you're meant to do the top bit as well, not just the middle. Duh.
Yeah, that looks good, Sienna, well done.
No, there is definitely enough here because there's more in the bowl, but I don't want to put too much on at once.
Yeah, that looks really good. Well done.
I'm getting my icing skills.
Sometimes it's nice when it looks a bit rustic. I think that's what kind of modern cakes look like now. They kind of have them looking a little bit like raw and rustic. Like, you can see the bits oozing out.
I'm not going to bother do the sides. I don't think I have enough anyways.
That looks nice.
Thing is, I would do another lot, but it's just because it's so complicated.
No,
I've got to
that
make
is good.
the
No, that
sugar.
is enough. That is actually enough.
I need a
Do you want a spoon?
Yes,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
There isn't a spoon.
Oh, never mind.
Put
It's
it in the
fine.
wash.
That one's got butter all over it. I feel like it will ruin it.
What it is as well though, I feel like these sugars, like coconut sugar and the cane sugar, it probably works well making salted caramel and chocolate cakes.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Because kind of to me it looks like you've made some kind of coffee flavoured cake.
Yeah.
It would look really good with coffee and walnut or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
It's Dad's favourite flavoured cake, that is.
Is it?
Coffee and walnut, yeah.
Didn't know that. Okay, that does look good. Yeah, it's a slight shame about the colour. That's okay. Just make sure, inform everyone that it's definitely Victoria sponge and not anything else. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Ew. Okay. Oh, this side, this side. Okay, yeah, that looks good. I feel like I'm going to stop spreading it if not, I might ruin it. It kind of looks like a sandwich with a hat on. It literally really does. A giant round circular sandwich with a hat on. But some people don't like the crust, so then they get a cookie colour, those sandwiches. Anyways, I think that's done now. I probably shouldn't pick it up, it's a bit risky. I realised I never even got it off this tray bit, and now we're going to have to somehow transport it. Okay. Luckily there's oil on it, because if not, I realised I never got it off this tray bit. I was making it on the tray bit, but it's oily.
So Fizz fam, comment, I was going to say down below, but comment in the question box. Who do you think did the best? My pancake flat earth cake.
No, but yours, the colour is actually so pretty.
Well, Sienna's really nice, rustic looking Victoria
brown
sponge.
Victoria sponge.
I feel like we experimented today, Fizz fam, and we tried something new, what we don't normally do.
Yeah, I mean the colour of yours is top mark. Mine is kind of the colour between something and something else, which is both disgusting.
No,
if you know what I mean.
I think people are going to enjoy
the
this
size
flavour.
of yours is interesting.
I think the lesson here is to make sure that the oven is turned on.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's
and
what you
read
can
the
take away.
instructions properly.
Yeah, but I feel like the flavour's probably going to be nice, and it's a thought that counts, and all the ingredients are really nourishing and that. But
and it does taste good.
Yeah, it does really taste good, and if this had risen properly, I would obviously have won.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I, for looks?
Yeah, you
Because
definitely
the colour
would.
is amazing. But I think Sienna's actually cake at the structure of it, and it's risen really well.
Yeah.
And I also think it's going to taste really good.
Yeah.
But we just experiment today with different ingredients, trying to make healthier cakes, and I feel like these are amazing. Like I could honestly just sit down and eat these right now. Like you fancy a cup of tea. But we're going to take these tomorrow to go and visit my family. So we're going to put these in the fridge overnight, so they'll set really nicely, and then we're going to put them. Do not do that. I know it's tempting. I was tempted to do it for mine because I basically thought, what's the point? But we're going to put them in try and transport them, because I do feel like that could really melt if it's hot tomorrow in the car. So yeah, we'll use cool blocks.
But they're going to get a bit battered.
But yeah, shall we put these in the fridge then?
Okay,
And then basically, let's go get ready for bed, shall we?
Yeah.